Ember, what's up, buddy? Can you hear me loud and clear all right? Soups, what's up? Am I coming in loud and clear, guys?
Messages in your inbox, operator.
56
They are
messages.
not as encrypted as they should be.
This is going to be everything from the Twitch drops that I haven't peeked at, and you can see how long that I haven't played the game, because each one of those is basically an hour of play that I haven't been here. Aside from that, you can hear the Razorback boss. Yeah, is the Razorback here? Is that what that Ordis message was that I saw up a ways there? We'll get to that in a second. A bit quieter than usual, but you can hear me. All right, I'm going to restart my headset real quick. I've had it on listening to music off of Spotify, been walking around the house, and if I get too far away, it usually kills it. So I'm just going to restart it real quick. All right, testing, testing. One, two, three. Can you guys hear me a little bit better now? Okay, louder. All right, so now I can talk normally instead of pronunciating my voice too much. All right, so let's take a peek and see what we got here. Again, these are all the stuff that I got from Twitch drops. From the 10th to the 17th, if you were watching any Warframe broadcasts on Twitch, every hour that you did, you would receive random prizes. So let's see what we got here. I know the last. Let's see. Yep, I didn't see this one. Grand finale. Miso
Operator, did
T3.
you hear that? It said,
Got ourselves a Noggle. Another grand finale.
cosmic
Grand
background
finale. Grand
radiation is a
finale.
riot.
Credits.
Operator,
Oh,
messages have arrived in your inbox.
Tenno Bomb. So I got an Excalibur cookie glyph, a Nephanio cookie glyph. Oh, and a skin for the Corinth. We'll be putting that on a little bit. Credits, credits, Wisp, credits, credits, Grand Finale, more credits. This will be Invasion, yep, Field Drone.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Soups, why not try turning your volume down a little bit? You probably had it turned up because I was coming in so soft before. I haven't changed any of my settings, so everything for me is the exact same other than I had to restart my headset, buddy. So, if you might just need to turn down either your laptop or your phone or whatever you're listening to me on. Glyph. Credits. 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 Grand finale. Credits. Another Noggle. I got a lot of those Noggles. I wish I could sell them. Lots of credits. More fireworks. Credits. Night Tane. Another Noggle. Credits. More holiday stuff. So we got the Cookie Stalker glyph. Fortuna. And a Guando Solace skin. If I'll show you in a second where you can check and see how close we are to the Razorback being here. He's an interesting one. Trying to get the Gorgon Wraith pieces, Soups. Lots of credit. Another Wisp. It's always a lot of credits. A lot of fireworks. Another Chroma Relic. Grand Finale. Credits. Glyphs. Chroma Relic. Credits. Glyphs. More credits. Um, Here, let's see. Oh, that's right. They changed location. So, Razorback Armada. I would say with that amount being needed, we're probably looking at probably not until the new year, early January, and the Razorback will be back. The Razorback is just like the Jackal, but he is like a steroid version of the Jackal. He's probably as tall as the Terrorist Eidolon, um, and in the battle, in the room that you're in, there are two high platforms above his head that you need to get on top of. And once you're up there, you have to hack these computers. You hack the computer, and there are bursas that are behind electric fences that need to come out. Once they drop down, you hack the bursas. The bursas then attack the Razorback and lower his shields, and then you can start attacking the Razorback. But the Razorback will then destroy the bursas, and you have to keep hacking those terminals to get more bursas coming out. So your best bet is to have one person that's always hacking the terminals, one person that's focusing on the bursas, and one or two people focusing on just damaging the Razorback when the bursas are dropping his shield. So basically, one person hacking, one person hardcore just focusing on defeating and then hacking the bursas, and then the other two people will attack the Razorback but also help with hacking the bursas and attacking them to keep that cycle going. As long as you know how to beat him, he's not really that hard. You do want to keep track of how hard he is hitting you, though. He will hit you with a good amount of force, so you definitely want to make sure you bring tankier warframes, um, or warframes that have a higher survivability, warframes that can protect you. Having a strong Frost with his energy bubble would be good. Um, just just to stop his attacks, but you'll be putting those bubbles up frequently. Um, Rhino, Chroma, using cold would be a good a go-to. Forward pops up just because of the infested here. So let's see here. He's not at Themisto, so he's not there. And I don't think Hades is. Yeah, Hades is the assassination form. It, primarily, it's the only way to get Nyx, and just like any other Warframe, those assassination targets are always out and about, so you can get them. This is a way to keep Nyx going. He's not really that hard of a boss. Um, so I just Nightbot's been in here for a little while now, helping me keep track. But yeah, Ford, he just pops up. I mean, he's on there as often as all the other assassinations that are permanently on the map, basically. Banshee is selected because I was working on an interesting new build. But unfortunately, it is not a feasible one for
Operator,
what I was
you have
hoping to
remembered
do.
well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Let's see. We'll get Equinox prepped in case I decide to do a Zyphos run, but chances are, I'm going to prep it just in case, but chances are we're just going to focus on Mesa Prime. I want to get my Gunslinger. Oh, I have a coupon I got earlier, didn't I? Is that 50% off? 50%, yeah. They still have not fixed the L1 for cosmetics. It is still disabled. And chances are, let's see here. We'll get Ember set up. I don't know why the screen keeps waving back and forth like that. So let's start with some information. New Year's? Okay, that's what I kind of figured, judging by how it's going. Oh, I gotcha, Soups. No, the Razorback Armada does not pop up as often as Ford. He, I would say he comes up every 3 or 4 months, give or take. Um, he he's not your usual assassination. I'm assuming you want to get him because of the Gorgon Wraith, or what's the specific reason behind it? Ember, the music situation is not going to be necessary. I will need you to take a peek at my Discord. Just to hop on. Soups, you can hop on as well. Obviously, I want you to follow me too, buddy. This should hopefully pop up the link. Um, he stays. It's almost like the Ghoul Purge. He will be there as long as he can. The more people fight him, the faster he disappears. So the more that we go after him on PS4, the faster he disappears altogether. So it all depends on how many people are attacking him, how often they're attacking him. Ember, as far as what I need you to. Well, yeah, kind of like Forward. I mean, like, Forward's there for as long as people are attacking him, but that tickers down a lot faster. Razorback will last a little bit longer. Um, the ratio for his percentage going down takes a lot longer. The Discord's it's up and running, so you should be able to join just fine. It's more along the lines of I want to run a couple of tests. I already hit up Ember about it, just to here's our 4 relics, just to see and make sure that everything is up and running properly. But I'm not going to be testing that now during the stream. I am going to focus more on Mesa. Mesa will be the sole and full focus of it. And the first thing we got to do is hunt down her relics. What else is going to be with her? Oh, they added in parts of the Akbolto Prime. I like that. Alright, so the chassis is a common drop. Neuroptics is the rare. The systems is a rare, which means the blueprint is going to be, yeah, uncommon. Alright, now aside from that, well, we have Zabala, which is solid for farming. Interesting that Jupiter is not on this list. Jupiter is on this list. And there's always going to be one that's only at a COD, as opposed to... In other words, you'll never be able to get all the relics in the exact same spot. They have to change it up. Yeah, this one has Jupiter and Io's on there for defense. Did I skip over... Oh, there's Eris. So you can be on Zabala as well. And Zabala and a COD. So basically, they can all be farmed on Eris. But it's either going to be the H4 or the M3 that'll be the one that's thrown off. These two will have both Eris and Zabala being common places for them to drop. Now, aside from that, your Zabala, or your Eris only, and your Zabala, or Akkad only, and your Zabala only. So we'll probably do Zabala, just because I can just last there for a good while with Inaros. Do that during focus farms. I mean, I could just bring... Yeah, but that's going to be boring, to just bring Octavia. How am I on standing? Nope, not enough. I could probably... I'll wait till that builds up so I can just buy them out right there. Oh, and I also heard during the stream that they just had that there is an alternate Prime helmet for Mesa. Is it supposed to be this? No. Interesting. I wonder if it only becomes apparent when you have Mesa Prime. Interesting. Oh, nope. Gonna go with Naros. Biggs, what's up, buddy? The Discord link isn't working. Let me click on it and see where it's taking me. Discord, the link took me right to it. Ember, do you have Discord? And if so, if you're on your phone, do you have the Discord app on? Or if you're on your computer, is your Discord, already signed in and whatnot? Joanne, what's up, buddy? Yeah, not gonna bother with you. I mean, the easiest way, but the most boring way, is just to bring Octavia to whatever I'm farming and just let her rip everybody apart. Animal Instinct mod. Nygon said no. Are you gonna be Nightmare? No. Alright. So then, before we do anything, let's get this Animal Instinct mod. Like to keep extra of them, especially with some of you younger viewers that watch. Yep, today Mesa Prime was released. I was about to dive into a farm, but there's an alert right now for Animal Instinct. When I try and get you guys in on stuff and whatnot, and get you guys set up, Animal Instinct is a definite mod that everybody would just basically needs to have, and we're just gonna pop some energy here to get through this pretty quick. So yeah, today we're gonna grind for Mesa Prime relics. Not sure about cracking them open. It's almost 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock I will be switching up. So an hour and 20 minutes I will be jumping. I might broadcast it, I might not. Buddy of mine got me into playing Paladins, which is a free game. It's actually pretty fun. So if you guys have any interest, download Paladins. Alright. Let's do this, Ember. And just because this area is notorious. Nope. I already got 2 sculptures earlier today. Oh, you're underneath me though.
Let's go.
And as far as the weekend goes, I am going to apologize since I got an alright chunk of my regulars in here right now. It was a relatively busy weekend, so I apologize for being a little MIA. I usually try to give you guys a heads up. I was setting up my Discord page, as well as taking care of a few other things. Alright, so you say there's something under me. Over here, you say there's something above me. And right now, I'm thinking there is... Yep. Is this just a glitch? Yeah, it's just you. It's weird how it was showing up. So yeah, I got a little tied up this weekend getting a few things done. The Discord page is a big part of that. I want to be able to have a way of giving everybody a heads up about my ability to stream, if I'm not going to be able to stream, if something comes up, if I have to come on late. I don't want to keep everyone thrown off with times. So I figured setting up that page would just make it a lot easier. My Sedna. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh! Stupid. Alright, well. We're just going to turn that off. Wow, this control system for the new wheel, man, is it spotty at best. I've told them about that a few times. I was trying to mention it during the stream, during Danielle's PS4 at 4. There's no grip to it. It moves so quick compared to the old system that, like you just saw, basically just wasted 2 energy pads. Not that it costs a lot, but man, do I hate wasting. You already got it? Yeah. Yeah, it is a little like Overwatch. But me and my buddies have been playing it for the last like 4 or 5 days. Man, we got into that game quick and hard. And between me and my buddies, how we play other games, unless we're playing with higher tiered people that have way more time in it, when we're match made with people that have been playing as long as us, we're just wrecking them. The downside is, because of that matchmaking, I feel like a lot of the people that we play against or get paired up with are like little kids. So it's just like, you know, you got 3 guys. Tonight should be 4 because Beans is finally going to join us. You know, you got 3-4 of us who, you know, Beans is the youngest at like 22, and our buddy Rook is the oldest at like 42, and it's just like, then we get paired with, you know, some 6 to 12-year-old who is just kind of figuring stuff out and whatnot with the game, and man, it's, you know, you watch one teammate that's not doing anything, and then you got to carry all the work, man. It's not easy. I've been doing a lot of flank with Sky. I do like playing damage with Victor, but I have been doing frontline stuff as well with Ruckus. I also got Strix unlocked. I think I'm going to get Khan next. I've been contemplating that. Alright, so here we go. Let's start getting some of these Mesa Prime relics. And before I jump into that, I normally do this, and I didn't do it yet. Let me keep track of these 4 relics, just so as I get them, I know if I'm actually doing good or not as far as getting the collection going. So let's make a new note here. Mesa Prime relics. Axie H4. If my phone will not correct the spelling, because Axie for some reason isn't computing and it typed in number 6. And we got a Lith M3, Neo M2,
operator. Did you hear that?
And a Neo
It said,
Z2.
cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Axie H4, Lith M3, Neo M2, and Neo Z2. Alright. So we'll keep our list to the side. Let's get these Mesa pieces. Alright, I missed a whole bunch of stuff in the chat. Let me see here. There are text channels on there, Ember. Aside from like the welcome page and rules and stuff like that, I have set up gaming chat for everyone, general chat. I do have a Warframe specific channel on there for people to share and for myself to share, put up and talk about frame builds, weapon builds. I have a trade section in there that I have set up. I also have a patches and update section. I have a bot in there that automatically posts all the patches that are coming out or are out or came out as they come out and released by Digital Extremes themselves. If for some reason you're not able to chat on them, that's what I'm looking for. I want to make sure all the permissions are set up. I do have an amazing friend of mine taking the time to help me out. She has been a huge help. She actually helped out another buddy of mine with his Discord, so I had to grab her and get her on board for it.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested
Oh, I
busy.
hope this isn't... I'm trying to remember if this is the same build I use with you, Ember, when we're farming judgment points for the Zaw.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support
Well, we'll find out
is your only
right
chance
here.
for survival. I've delivered a life support
1,
capsule to the area.
2, 3,
Activating it will buy you
4,
more time.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we got the right build on. 13 seconds. If this lasted for like 20 some seconds, then I would have been... Well, I might have actually restarted it. But no, it's a 13-second build for combo duration, which is more than enough. So now, the next thing we need is for our room to pop out.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
No. Damn. We will go back down that way, and that's a dead end down there. Alright, so we're going to continue into here. We're looking for a very specific large room. If you've watched the stream before, you'll know which one. You're a dead end. Oh no, you're not a dead end. Question is, will you open up to the room I want? You're too small off the bat for sure. I go for this specific room because of the size, maneuverability of it, and the fact that I can go from one side to the other. The enemies will keep spawning in. Let's see if this side has it or not. I would imagine that's a no. Okay. So we're going to keep backing out, or backtracking, and see if we can find it. Alright, we checked one side, we checked the other. Let's head back this way. Come on. Fall on down. Good boy.
Additional life support has arrived.
Nope. It's gonna be out and through. Yep, there we go. You know what? Let's let this guy catch up to us. Build you back up. Echo, stop. No one's talking to you. You're the way out. So all we have left is you're a dead end because of the new red glitch for the door. You're definitely not the way out. Or to the room. So now let's backtrack to that long slanted room that we were originally in.
Get ready for a capsule.
I should probably hit one of these, huh?
Life support has been replenished.
Nope. Alright, so this map is not going to have that room, so survivability on here just got murdered. Well, yeah, I don't want top chat, I want live chat. That explains why everyone's comments were filtering in weird.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
3,000 credits.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
You didn't even do the animation to hook me, and you hooked me. And then you did the animation of pulling me in after I was already hooked. Interesting. Man, I don't understand how you do one update, but you delete other information that was already there and working just fine. But, alright. So let's back out. Normally we only have to do
Life
this
support incoming.
once. Normally. I most definitely want to make sure that I get that room. That way I can dig in here for an hour, hour and a half. Do a solid farm of that before jumping onto paladins. Exterminate, rescue,
A new
and a
alert has begun.
defense.
It will be
Interesting.
marked on navigation.
I'll have to make sure I get that done before tomorrow. Tomorrow might be an early stream and get that sortie in. Do a double sortie. Everybody ready for Christmas? Does anybody in here celebrate Christmas?
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Oh, Ember, I must have missed. I just switched to live chat instead of top chat. Hang on a second. I should be able to get you in here still. Make sure you have Rhino with you and just get ready for one hell of a battle, buddy. Alright. Party invite sent for you. Let's see here. Let's get you in on the action. We're not worrying about focus.
And I'm here.
There we go. I'll say we're not worried about focus, so running this with an extra person is not going to do anything crazy. I'll wait for you to hop in. We'll try and find that big room, and then we'll just stay in there and just start whacking away.
Alright.
If you get
back over to Rhino. Siren.
Oh yeah, if you get, oh yeah, Saren wouldn't be too horrible of an idea here.
Well, she's not max rank yet. She's like half, so.
But
Probably not the best.
Yeah, nah, she's gonna be squishy. Because I was gonna say, all you would have to do is just throw your first ability on people, and then with me whacking away, I can spread it for you. But yeah, you would need some heavy range on that to really keep that going. I'm assuming it's just me and you in the stream right now, so I don't know who I'm talking to other than you now. Wait for you to load in, and then we'll get some of these relics.
Alright.
And you should be almost here. The screen just... There we go.
There we go.
A steady stream of toxic spores is
And
being
you want us
released
to go
into the
this
area.
way.
Emergency life support is inbound. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
I'll try not to mess with enemies in your way.
Again, it's not a focus farm, so I'm not worried about it too much.
Okay.
As long as we keep them coming in the room, which they will once we get there, we should be good.
Okay. I just didn't want to have the chance of messing up your multiplier.
Oh, no. The multiplier should be... Oh, and here's the big room. Sweet.
Alright.
No, maintain the multiplier isn't going to be too hard. I mean, I literally just need to make sure I'm constantly hitting someone, or at least getting to them every 13 seconds. Outside of that,
Right.
it's the focus that I prefer to do this on my own because I need to make sure I'm getting all the kills.
Right.
But it's that double-edged sword of just like, but if there's somebody else in here, that also means I would get more focus for each kill, but then what? Oh, and of course, arbiters are after me. Yeah. Bring them on.
Additional life support arrived.
There's still one hiding somewhere. There you are. Oh no, there might still be another one underneath us. There you are. Hi. There we go. Were you able to get in on the Discord?
No, I keep getting a strange message. Right here. Oh, my skin's up. Scroll back up in the chat. It throws me into Discord just fine.
Okay.
But then it puts me in the activity tab and says, you find yourself in a strange place. You don't have access to any text channels, or there are none in this server. And it doesn't add your little server to the bottom side.
I know why. I gotta grant new members a role. You have to have something, a role set up for anyone new that pops in, so that when you come in, you'll have access to things. Okay.
Gotcha.
I'll kind of wish Catherine was in here right now. She could probably take care of it as we're doing this. But I'll make sure that gets taken care of at some point too. You're saying there's something on the other side of this wall. It's one random item, and it's got me curious. And it's nothing important. Okay. There you go. Hey, everybody follow me. Come on. Nah, man, you got some people that's on you like glue.
They're trying.
Their efforts are gonna suck right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if this is the Zabala build or not. 425. Yeah, it is.
Get ready for
Remember when the boiler pops, just let them hatch.
Oh, okay.
The more the merrier. And I'm right on track with my multiplier. Because there's 2 of us, so there's going to be more people coming in. I'm at 3 times right now on it, and we
life support capsule.
haven't even hit the 5-minute mark. Hi, everyone. Do you have corrosive on your Ignis?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
do.
might.
Nice.
I don't remember.
400 endo.
Extraction. The raid is off to a successful.
It's the only thing I run on my Ignis. It has natural heat, but my Riven gives it that bump.
Okay.
So you're getting the same thing I am, but you're taking up an extra slot. I've been
Right.
keeping my eye out for a halfway decent Ignis Riven, just to get my hands on it for you, but man, there's nothing really out there. And the ones that are, it's just like, yeah, like 600 platinum. Yeah, well, why don't you go fuck yourself 600 different ways?
Life support in.
Don't forget to use salt and lemon juice. Oh yeah, doesn't that sound comfortable?
No, not at all.
No.
Sounds like it would burn.
No, yeah. Add a little number 3 sandpaper in there and you're good to go. In case you don't know anything about sandpaper, that's the coarsest sandpaper there is.
Yeah.
Another life support capsule.
It's basically broken glass on a sheet of paper.
What use does that have?
Harder woods like oak or hickory.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Brood mothers spawn here.
Her and those
That's
maggots.
awesome for me. Oh.
Oh, you gotta get the scans in?
Not scans. Just need to murder them. I'm doing the NRS quest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. As soon as Barrow showed up, I just got rid of a few of the more common things I had to start that up.
Let's see, Broodmother. Is that the 2nd level?
Yeah, I'm on the 2nd one.
Yeah.
Get ready for a
So that means
I
you
already
need, what,
killed the
10 of them or something?
20 I think it is.
Oh, that's right.
And I've already gotten quite a few, so this mission should top it off.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna be here for a while. Hope you packed lunch.
The one time I don't bring food to one of your streams.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna be here for a while too. Oh, there was another Broodmother.
additional life support.
I want to say it should still count that if I killed
Yeah,
them.
it counts as long as I'm in your affinity radius. Whatever.
Oh, here's another one.
Sweet.
I want to say this entire room, like if you were to go to the other side of it. Thousands! What's up, buddy? Oh, no, right now you're too far away from it, so okay, that's too far away. But now we're in range.
Yeah.
It's only 50 meters. I'm just trying to gauge how far that really is. Thousands, how you doing, buddy? I got Ember in here with me right now. We are grinding out for relics for Mesa Prime. It is Mesa Prime Day. I have been waiting for far too long. Granted, I don't think she should have been the next one to come out, but I'm not going to complain. So this isn't... While this looks like it's going to be a focus farm, it's not. Oh, dude, people are selling Mesa for like 600-700 plat easy.
Already?
Oh, yeah. And here's the
How do
thing.
people
They're,
time to farm?
they will get that for her at this point. For the people out there that don't want to put in the effort, that just happen to get like mom and dad's credit card or happen to have a birthday or whatever, and they got all these PlayStation freaking cards just sitting around and have that extra money, you know, hey, I'm going to spend $150 and buy myself 3200 platinum real quick. But yeah, I mean, there are people out there that will pay for it. I think it's ridiculous, but you know, to each their own. It's their money. But yeah, no, me, I'm just gonna straight up just grind for her. I'll get her just the same credits. I feel bad that people buy Mesa for 600. She's no, I completely agree. The fact, damn, you're outside of my affinity reach. Oh, no, you were in it, you were in it. You should have gotten that last one then. Here's another one. Yeah, my mind just goes, look, if you can get it for free, just for putting in the work, put in the work.
Why spend money on it?
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's the same thing that I say, like, when people, man, it's been happening often and not, like, way more often. Are you near me? You are. There's another one. People just asking for free shit, man. Man, that's been irritating the shit out of me lately.
I saw it in public chat. Like, oof.
Yeah, one of the regulars did it, cut him a little bit of slack, but it's just like,
I was here.
yeah, just don't want to name any names.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, man, like, sorry, it's not gonna happen. That's definitely in my rules with Discord. I had to like tone it down. Catherine's just like, your rules are scary. Like, if that's the point you're trying to get across, you did it. But like, and I'm like rereading it, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll tone it down a little bit. Don't want anyone to start crying.
Alright.
Grinding the Redeemer Prime, nice. Yeah, I need to get on that and the Akbolto, but with Mesa Prime being out right now, yeah, no, we're gonna be grinding this hard. Akbolto can wait. It's not even that. Or the Akvasto, I'm sorry, not the Akbolto. It's not even that high on my list. Like, for me, mate, what the hell's behind this wall? Huh. Interesting. And you were in my vicinity for that. Nice. It just irritates me that people want things like so easy away. And I mean, like, I get it. The game has a platform for it, but it's just like you don't even like have the sense of like earning it.
Yeah.
The relics are going to be out for a while, and the people that have Mesa Prime that are selling it, I mean, like, hey, to me, they're the only ones that are smart, because it's just like they know they're going to turn a high profit. Yep. Mesa Prime is going to end up being worth, by the time all's said and done, I give it a solid week, maybe even 2 weeks. The same way I did with Chroma. That she's going to end up being worth only probably 150 platinum at the absolute most. And I still probably wouldn't even pay that for her. As much as I love Mesa. Like, to me, it's just under 100 platinum for a Warframe is good enough. But it's
Yep.
out of necessity and whatnot, so that's why these guys come in here and they're just like, yeah, so, Blanca ribbon, you need one, right? Yeah, great. Great weapon for the Eidolon hunt? Sure. 8,000 platinum. 8,000 platinum. Go fuck yourself with 8,000 platinum, dude. Like,
Yeah.
nope.
Nothing should cost 8,000
No.
platinum.
There's one mod out there that is so ridiculously priced, and to me it's just a running joke because of the rarity of it, that no one's ever going to be able to get it. It's primed chamber, or prime chamber, where it's basically 100% extra damage for the first shot out of any sniper rifle. There's only probably 600 of these mods, because they were all part of giveaways and tournament prizes.
Oh.
So it's not like the game generated them. The creators put in a certain number of them, like a sports car that people can get. So that added serious value. You know what the average asking price for it is?
Probably something ridiculous.
55, 65,000, somewhere around there. If you were to look at the Nexus or any of the other platforms for trading. Oh, thousands, you're typing a whole bunch of stuff there.
They could not do this without you.
Let's see here.
I better put my skin back on.
And I got hooked
Oh,
again.
thank you.
I just want to make sure. That's a Neo A2, was it?
I think so.
Neo A2, that is not one of the ones we need.
Fun.
Nope. For anyone who's jumping... Oh, wow. It's weird. I just looked and it said we had 7 people watching. Now it's down to 2 again. I don't know if I can trust just how accurate that is or how fast it changes. Like, I feel like if I hit refresh right now, it's going to pop up and say, like, yeah, there's 12 people watching the stream right now. Just hit refresh and it says there's 7. So to everyone that's watching what's going on, happy Mesa Day. Mesa Prime came out today, probably within the last, I'd say... Shit, what time is it now? 6:15? I know they got held up a little bit at DE, so Mesa Prime probably came out within the last 4 or 5 hours officially. So we are grinding relics. 3 of them can be found here at Zabala. I got Ember in here with me, grinding it out. So we're basically just hanging out, surviving. I'm using my Anaros and Zaw build here. Same build I use for focus farming. I'm still hitting those focus bubbles and I'm trying to avoid them, but I accidentally got 8100 focus. I don't have Narrowmon as my focus to use, so I don't have the affinity spike, that extra 45%.
Yeah.
So add another 45% to that 8,000. Hey, don't hook Ember. Leave him alone.
Honestly, I don't notice the hooks that much just because of Iron Skin.
Oh, that's right. You're not getting dragged or nothing. They're just poking you with it.
Yep.
Well, we're only at 17 minutes. After we hit probably like 40, those pokes are going to be more than just a poke.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thousands. You're saying a whole bunch of stuff, buddy. Let me get to a comfortable spot here and take a peek here. More hyped over Ravine over the Mesa. Ember Prime getting unvaulted. I heard about that. I don't remember who told me or where I read it. But I know someone has mentioned Ember Prime being unvaulted within the last like week or so to me. Ember, was it you?
No, I think you mentioned it to me during a stream, actually.
Okay, so then someone else mentioned it to me.
I remember saying, hey, that'd be exciting getting
Oh, hell yeah.
Ember then Ember Prime soon after.
All these glorious ancients over here. Oh, I know why I'm getting all these higher numbers. I gotta remember, you're in here with me. So I'm getting decent numbers because the enemies are a little bit harder. But, well, not so much a little bit harder. I think you just get more hit points, but aside from that, there's just a lot more of them than normal.
Right.
3-5, we're at 11. Dude, your roar timing is, like, impeccable.
Well, honestly, I do it kind of more for me, but if I'm gonna do it, might as well give you the buff too.
Well, like, I've played with people where it's just like, they're not even roaring for themselves. And then it's just like, let alone, like, giving me any kind of a bump. And then it's just like, I got you, and it's just like, you're just... I feel like every time I've seen you do it, I just see myself just get that golden glow. I was about to make a movie reference to a movie that came out before you were born, so, yeah. Get closer to me. There you go. Rude mother. You like seeing that damage? Who doesn't like seeing the damage off of this Inaros build? An R2. I don't think it was R2. I think the only Axie one is H4. Yeah, H4. Another accidental 7300. Wow, freaking boilers all over the place. Come on, give me your children. And they're all dead. All I can think of now is Family Guy. I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. What a fucked up song that is. Katina, what's up? Catherine, since you're in here, darling, I had Ember jump on the Discord page to try it out. It says that he does not have permission to speak in any of the servers or any of the channels. He can't. Yeah, he can't even see them. So I think I did not put on permissions or not put on roles that when someone actually comes in the room, they can get immediately into everything. Oh, no, 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 no. That's, oh, and Catherine, you told me about this and gave me a heads up. It's because of the settings I have on. I think you're not allowed to see or talk to, do them for the first 10 minutes that you're part of my Discord channel. I'm looking for a way to, like, prevent any kind of trolling. Yeah. And I think I might hold off on that until it might actually become an issue as opposed to having it up now.
Well, since you said that, I'll hop back over to that tab real quick and see if it lets me.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I can keep you covered here. Echo, I'm not talking to you. Oh, now I said your name, so of course now you're gonna listen. Echo, stop.
Sorry, I don't know.
Of course you don't. There we go. Catherine, not yet. For right now, I'm gonna keep the mods of the, Jesus. They burn right through your iron skin.
I only had like 30 left, sorry.
No worries.
Forgot to fix that.
Make sure you get that on immediately.
Yeah.
Let's hold off on making them a mod. We're gonna use Ember as our guinea pig here to make sure everything's
Okay,
working for regular people.
Stuff.
Oh
Dang
shit!
it.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, don't sweat the Discord, man. Just stay alive. Make sure you keep an eye on that gas.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yep. And it'll eat your skin up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we get up here, yeah, it's... And the funny thing is, I don't even use any kind of an armor mod for a Naros. Which so many people are just like, why wouldn't you? That's like stupid not to. Yeah, for the build that I have going on,
You don't really need it.
I don't have room for it. Like,
Oh,
it's not like a priority of mine to like really have that on for what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, I'm not trying to get a Naros to live and survive for 3 hours here. Like, put a build
Just 'cause you don't
together.
need to.
Yeah, put a build together just so he can last like at the most probably 2 hours. But this is strictly for focus farming. If I want endgame Warframe, I take out Octavia. It's boring, but
Yeah.
you know, I can sit there for hours and just keep grinding shit. I mean, in hindsight, I could have brought it 400. I don't want Endo. I want the mods. I got a maggot chasing me. How are you on energy, by the way? Because that will become an issue once the
I'm keeping it up
parasitics-
pretty good.
Okay. Around the 40-minute mark, we're going to get swarmed with parasitics. And that's if we go there. I mean, I don't want to push you too far in here. I mean, once we get to a certain point, I got no problem pushing extraction and...
Unless I start falling to every single thing that touches me, I think I'll be fine.
Good. Sounds like a plan, sir. Alright, Catherine's talking. I'm not paying attention to that. Let me see here. Nightbot. Yeah, you missed her. Yep, thousands. By all means, hit up the Discord. The link just got posted recently. I think Catherine put it up as well. Only people that have leveled up can speak in the voice chats. Gotcha. But wait, how do they level up if they're not speaking? Or are you talking about their level altogether? Like, obviously they have to be active in other places, so it prevents... I gotcha. That would prevent trolling in my own room. I'm not going to focus on that too much. My mind always goes to every possible angle. I can't focus on that just yet. More people over here. Hi, everyone. Gatina, don't you laugh at me. I've been setting it up so depending on levels and whatnot. Right now I have it just for the bots that I have set up because, well, they're the only people that are in there right now because I really haven't been pushing the page yet, but everyone's getting some kind of a snake name. As far as the grouping goes. Individually, yeah, that's just going to take too much. Alright, we got some more down here. Ow, freaking Captain Hook over here. I want to get at least 2 or 3 relics in this run. I would feel pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Well, considering your dislike of hooks, how do you think the harpoon gun works in PvP?
Dude, you were just moonwalking on my screen with Rhino. Sorry, that totally distracted the hell out of me. All I see is, like, Rhino, like, doing the Running Man going... Oh, God, you're too young to know what the Running Man is.
I know what it is.
Okay, you were just doing the Running Man, like, in place and slowly moving backwards. A little jealous, like, I want to be able to do that. The hook gun in PvP. I haven't... I've played in the Conclave like 4 times maybe, so I didn't realize there was a hook gun in the PvP.
Well, I mean, it's not just PvP. There's, I don't remember what it's called. There's a gun that's got a secondary fire mode that has the harpoon thing.
Secondary.
So I was
Oh,
wondering
that's a
if you.
harpoon. That
I'm
sounds
pretty
familiar,
sure.
but I can't. I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind. Oh, you got a mess of people over there. Hi, everyone.
Excuse me, allow me to tell you about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Alright, we have a venomous asshole around here somewhere. There you are. The Viper will be the only venomous one here, thank you. Side note, I think your microphone might be really close to your mouth. Or your nose, at least.
Sorry.
It's like hearing someone eat a ham sandwich through their nose.
Oh.
Could be worse, could be egg salad.
Could be. I just noticed I'm not doing like any damage to these things.
Probably.
I mean, if I sit here and just hit one constantly, I can kill it, but you can't kill most things before you come back around the loop and just murder it.
Look what our Tenno operative
Oh
just
my
found.
god, with the endo. When I want endo, I can't get it to save my life. I want relics getting showered with endo. I'm like Scrooge McDuck of endo right now, just swimming in it. Alright, let's see. You're still holding up.
No,
though,
I
so you're
didn't
not...
do that. I wanted to reload, not.
Yeah, couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. Don't worry, we have like 4 of them within 100 meters of us, so we're good.
Yeah.
On the plus side, I mean, we're topped off.
Right.
So right now, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was C Money, and I forgot to do it this past weekend, and I told him I would. Damn. He had mentioned, because I had my stream up, and I was showing off
the
my
Saturday
Zaw.
thing. I thought you were doing that stream.
I never heard from Dawson. I don't know if that has something to do with the conversation him and I had about him asking for things. But I never got anything from him, haven't heard from him. But the thing with C Money was he had mentioned about maiming strike for my Zaw. What if I add that to the combination? Maiming strike is a rare mod that on a slide attack I have a 90% critical chance bump. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, if that doesn't compound, if it's 90% just off of the original 25%, then there's no sense in adding it. But it compounds. So whatever my critical chance is right now, after being built up with the 4 times multiplier, it's another 90% on top of that. So to me, I honestly think that's going to improve my build. It's now a matter of what mod do I take out.
Right.
So, yeah. Like mathematically, it's gonna make this better, but it's what gets removed. Yeah, there you go. Everybody die. You go away. Leave them alone. I need to see if I have weighted rounds, so you can add that to your Ignis. But you also gotta put Pharma in that bad boy too, just to fit the combination stuff you want.
Yeah, I think it's filled up right now, and I've got a potato in it, so.
Nice. Ah, potato. Love doing that. Let's see here, 35. Let's give her till 40. See how we stand there, and with any luck. Come on, game. Just give Daddy what he wants. Nightbot with the triple kill. I'm gonna have to change the layering of those instead of them having. The lines are the same, but I should probably space out the time. God, the massive amount of idiots in here. Come on, everybody follow me.
We will all share in this bounty.
Damn,
As long as you
it's
can.
not what we want.
I don't know why my energy just tanked.
Did you just get harpooned by someone? That does
I think
cause,
so.
with certain ones, they'll cause magnetic damage. But there are a fair number of parasitic Xmas in here. And the more there are, the faster it'll drain. Oh yeah, you got a couple right near you. Here, come over to where my waypoint is. There's, hop in the red bubble there, you'll get a little bit of energy. Hopefully that'll get enough going for you, but if need be, I'll drop an energy pad. I want you to at least be able to keep your iron skin up. A whole bunch of energy just dropped up here on top, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my iron skin only costs 35 instead of 50 normal.
Alright, that's good. Ricardo, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Doing pretty good. Exciting day for this game today. A new character came out for us to use. It was good hearing you on Naz's stream the other day, man. I don't think I ever really seen you play with Naz before. I got you.
Ooh. Energy, come here. Okay.
Hang on, stay right where you are over here. Oh, no, you're already over there. Nope, nope, you're good. I'm coming back.
Okay.
God damn it.
One of us needs to stay still.
I'm staying over here.
Okay.
Clear a little path. A little bit of energy for you. It's Warframe, Ricardo. Oh, Thousand's already answered that. It's a free game for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. It's actually a lot of fun. It's gonna seem a little confusing right now when you're just randomly seeing stuff going on like this, but it's one of my favorite games for sure. That's an Oberon chassis blueprint. Lack of a deep explanation. Basically, you're a human child with certain telekinetic powers inside a metallic suit that basically makes you like a space ninja, for lack of better words. Game's got a good plot to it that's been getting better and better. It's the kind of game that requires a lot of farming, though. So you will have to hunt down a lot of resources. Another brood mother. Remember to keep an eye out for that yellow stuff on the ground.
Yeah, don't want to stand in it.
Nope. Also, if you shoot at it, it doesn't take much. You can get rid of it. The same thing. Same with the green gas in the air. Shoot through it. It makes you go, oh, there it is. Axie H4.
Oh yeah, it does make it dissipate a lot faster.
So that was one of the relics we needed.
God.
I'm on you.
Hooks before I can put my armor back on.
Let's clear a path here real quick. Well, that's getting deeper into it, 1,000. Potential spoiler with it too, so figured I'd leave it out. Man, 9,000 focus and not even trying. Maybe there's something in it for having someone to come along. But I mean, the thing is, if two people are focus farming, what are you gonna do? Piggyback and... yeah, nah. Focus still gotta be solo. We're at 40 minutes, though. I think you can hang out till 45 and we'll back out.
Alright.
Alright. Every time I say the word out, my Amazon dot keeps thinking I'm saying... No, I'm just going to say it now. It keeps thinking I'm saying echo, apparently. Stop. There. Sorry, I didn't catch that. No, it's because I didn't say anything to you. God, she's so nosy. She's like a crazy girlfriend. Just listens to everything. Who is that on the phone? Who are you talking to? Did you say my name? Are you talking about me? Why aren't you talking about me? Why aren't you thinking of me? Don't you miss me? Don't you love me? I think we need to see other devices. Well, you laying them on fire is definitely slowing them down. No, it's funny.
1,000 is because it's raw.
Thousand. The melee that I'm using right now is a Zaw that I made myself. In 2.5 minutes, when I'm back in my orbiter, I'll show you the pieces I used to make it, and you can see the build that I have on it. It's basically it's a heavy sword built with a scythe blade on it. The blade's called the Docrum. I want to say it's the Vegeta Jai 2
It's the
link, and then the Strun handle.
no, specifically it's the V something Jai 2.
Yeah, the Vegeta Jai 2. But then there's the Vegeta 2 Jai. Like, there's two different variations of it, and I always get them backwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Vegeta Jai 2. That's the link. It's gonna bump up critical. The handle is definitely the Strun, and the blade is definitely the Docrum. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it basically this melee weapon has the second furthest natural reach in the game, second to only the Lecta and the Atarax, just because they're whip weapons. But you put primed reach on this thing, yeah, I'm whacking people that are one hell of a distance away from me. Like, I was nowhere even near that guy. And, oh, I'm not going to waste the life support. Well, not the usual life support. The life support that Orders will drop for me. Just to save Carrier Prime. If he dies, I have Prime regen. He'll come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, with this
Yeah,
build... Oh, go ahead, buddy.
I was gonna say mine died pretty early on.
Yeah. Luckily, you're not going to get too much of anything crucial here, but I mean, at the same token, you're early enough in the game where, hey man, plastids and nanospores are plastids and nanospores.
Definitely.
But yeah, the build that I have here, thousands, it's based off of building up. So right now on the bottom right of the screen, and fucking endo. Here, let's break for extraction at this point, buddy. And actually, I'm gonna hit a life support here just because we're down to, we're back up to 40 now. Right now I'm at a 4 times multiplier. I haven't missed the last 2,800 hits, and that's crucial. I'm right by you.
I was trying to kill the brood mother and I thought my armor was up high enough I'd be fine. I was very wrong.
Having that multiplier is what is making this weapon do what it does. All melee weapons are basically a weapon that needs to be built up. So, and I'll explain this when I come back in the ship and I don't have to read everything. Or worry about killing. But remember that 4 times multiplier on the bottom right there, because that's going to be crucial. And while we're going back in there, I'll have a chance to read everything, because I feel like let's see here. There's Catherine talking about Nightbutt. Upset at Nightbutt because he's not on Naz's stream. Love it. Catherine left, okay. That's where Ricardo came in. Yep, with Blood Rush. So, this is the build. Well, this is what I used to build it. So yeah, it's the Vegeta, or the Vargeet Jai 2 is the link. The grip is the Strun, and the strike, or the blade, is the Dakram. The build on it specifically, you will have to put Forma into it to switch the polarity of the stance mod, because Temple Royale is the only stance mod that will swipe side to side, which is the whole point of having this weapon. Going up and down is not what you want to do for a weapon that has this kind of reach. So prime, pressure point, and reach for the obvious reasons. Berserker is going to be what you're using for speed. Organ Shatter for your crit damage. Drifting Contact for your combo duration, but also a bump in status chance. Gladiator Might for the combo multiplier. You get that extra 60%, but also that critical damage. The other 3 Gladiator mods are on Anaros himself. Blood Rush you're already aware of. I want to say I've explained this to you once in the past, way back. But this is what makes it. Every time it goes up, this stacks. So it starts off with 225. The 1.5, it'll go up to 450. Then it goes up to 900. It stacks compoundedly. So then it goes up to 900, then 1800, and then 3600, and then 7200, and then 1400 or 14,400% critical chance. Like that's what's building this weapon up. Is every time I go up, that's going higher and higher. For each multiplier, for each, for each combo multiplier it's building up, this critical is going up by that same amount. So at the 4 times multiplier, this was 24.8 critical multiplier, but you also have to take in consideration that every level of critical chance I'm going up by 100. This is doubling as well. At the end there, I want to say my critical chance, even though I'm saying 14,000 percent critical chance, that 14,000 is based off of a 25%. So technically at that point, 25%, 14,000% of that, we'll just do some ballpark math and round it up and say we have an 800 to 900% critical chance. For each one of those hundreds, that critical multiplier is also being doubled. So even saying conservatively, if that was at 24, we could just say I was at 500%, just for simple math, and say that I was just under 100 times multiplier as far as just critical damage. On top of that, Exodia Force does build up with it, so anytime I cause any kind of a status effect, there's a 35% chance it'll do 150% of that weapon damage to everybody in a big wave within 5 meters. That also means this also stacks up, so all that damage that we build up with our combo multiplier, Exodia Force is exerting that in one big wave every time it triggers. Aside from that, my Riven mod definitely helps out. It's just pure crit chance and damage. Status duration, but I mean, nothing lives long enough for that to really kick in. That status duration would be better off for my status build, or more status-oriented build, where I'm using Weeping Wounds, and Relentless combination needs to come out. I mean, it works with it, but I think that needs to be switched out for something a little more interesting. But maybe Condition Overload. Yeah, Condition Overload would do it. Pretty
Or
good
you
job
could
with that.
replace it with Maiming Strike like you were talking about.
That's true as well. But that's the thing, like, this is not gonna, well, it's still gonna be a relatively critical build. I mean, even for this, I mean, Gladiator Might would be the only thing that's popping out. But that 90% is, you know, basically it's an extra 45%. Because it's getting cut in half because I'm losing a good chunk of the critical multiplier. But, yeah. Oh, decisions. But for this, Condition Overload, just because for every melee damage, 60% melee damage per status effect, or status type affecting the target. So once I am with harder enemies, that status duration, it's, you know, as long as that's on the enemies, I'm getting another bump in damage. So, and that 60% also is off the compounded everything off of Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds. So it's, yeah, it's a fun combination. But yeah, Condition Overload would probably be it, and Condition Overload would fit. I don't even have to worry about it. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. Bang, Condition Overload in.
Yeah.
Yay! Cool. Alright, so I caught up on everything in chat. Let's see what time it is. It is just shy of 7 o'clock, so I will be hooking up with the guys. I am not sure if I am going to be... Anyone have Mesa Prime relics from Syndicates? From Syndicates, no. That's a weird thing to ask. Nam from... I'm just looking at our clan chat. My brother responded to it, but it's just like, does anyone have Mesa Prime relics from Syndicates? I mean, does it matter where it's coming from? I mean, it's just...
Probably not.
That's why I'm kind of curious. Like, why from Syndicates? Like, why only from Syndicates? Alright, dude. Jesus. God, he's like stuck next to me, and I hear him walking, but he's not going anywhere. Well, I'll let them answer up and do what they're doing, but alright. As always, everybody, appreciate you stopping by. This was unfortunately going to be a short stream. I did want to, oh, thousands, no worries, buddy. I'm definitely going to be jumping on normal time tomorrow, so you'll be able to jump in a lot earlier than tonight. But you have yourself a good night, buddy. I'm going to be ending the stream now anyways. It was only going to be a short stream, mostly to test out a couple of things. But yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow, buddy. If you have Discord, make sure you... let's see here if I can get you in. There we go. If you haven't had Discord there, 1000, by all means, here's the link. Hop on in. We just started. It's still got a couple of things that myself and Catherine are working on, but it is basically up and running right now. A couple of things that we're going to tweak, but by all means, add it on. That way I'll be able to talk about harder scheduling, and if for some reason I'm not going to be able to get on, I'll be able to give you guys a heads up now, as opposed to you guys just seeing that I'm not on. But yeah, to everyone that stopped on by, appreciate it. If you didn't already, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit up that Discord, follow me, and we will be streaming a lot more content a lot more regularly. So until then, have a good night.